Hey VC, it's Mazzy here, and I'm wearing my dark sunglasses as a tribute to Leon Redbone, who just passed away. This is the end of May 2019, if you're watching in the next century or whenever you're watching. Leon Redbone was sort of a retro artist. He exploded, and literally really did kind of explode, not physically in spontaneous human combustion, but he exploded in 1975 on the scene because he was twice on the inaugural 75-76 season of Saturday Night Live. And obviously, if you know the music of 75, whether it's hard rock and stadium rock and Fleetwood Mac, Pink Floyd and Peter Frampton and all that kind of rock and roll crap, he came out doing a retro, almost like a Tin Pan Alley, bluesy, jazzy retro thing going, and he sold a lot of records, considering. And I remember first seeing him on this show of Saturday Night Live. This is not from that performance, but this gives you an idea of what he was really up to then. So he had a real soothing kind of bluesy sound that was sort of opposite of what was going on in music at the time, and a lot of young people my age in their early 20s and mid-20s grabbed onto it. And I worked in record stores then, as you all know, follow me, and I was given this promo copy from the Warner guy, the promo man, and I still have my great copy, and I love this record. Plus, I think we saw, they did a showcase where he played at the boarding house in San Francisco, a small club. So I saw him, I followed him for a few years. He kind of was on all the TV shows in the circuit, did Johnny Carson, Tonight Show. This was his second album. And then, of course, he did an EP called Champagne Charlie, which is 4 tracks on a 10-inch. Sort of kind of a cool thing on Warner Brothers. I didn't keep up with him a lot after that. I do have this CD that came out, I think, in the 80s, possibly, or late 80s, early 90s. And then he did actually, in the last 10 years, he did, for the movie Elf, he did a duet with Zooey Deschanel of Baby It's Cold Outside. So he always had that kind of retro thing. Again, he just died at 69 years old, which is way, way too young, although his obit said Leon Redbone died at 127 years old, which is kind of cool in terms of his style of music. Anyway, I'm going to close out with a track from his second album, a song that I like called Diddy Wah Diddy, which I have millions of old 30s, 40s, 20s blues versions, plus a great version by Ry Cooder and Earl Father Hines. But rest in peace, Leon Redbone. Mazzy loves you. Mazzy loves you. And Mazzy loves Leon Redbone.
Somebody tell me what did it mean? I went out and I walked around. Somebody asked, look who's in town. It did what did. Yes, it did what did. Will somebody tell me what did it mean? Had a little girl pop off the phone. Come on, baby, give me some more. It did what did. Yes, it did what did. I wish somebody tell me what did.